Thanks, guys, for joining us here at Indigo Moon. I wanted to make sure that I made mention of this wonderful book that I've been reading. Okay. Now, this book is by, I wrote his name down, Raymond K. Bozeman. Okay. The name of the book is Things Black People Aren't Taught. Okay. Now, this book is excellent because you notice how you take on your parents' habits. If your parents aren't good with money, in most cases you won't be good with money unless you invest the time and find out. It speaks about relationships and how finances can actually cause confusion in a relationship. It speaks of how we should put ourselves first. It's really a very good read. I wanted to make sure that I shared that, and I know that I was supposed to give a book review last month, and I did not. Either way, it's important that we are investing in ourselves, okay? Whether it be investing in time reading, okay, sometimes we're investing our time in a different language, whatever it is, because this is also training our brain to learn. A lot of people have other issues with their brains as they get older because they have not invested the time. You know, a lot of people, when they reach a certain age, they stop reading, okay? Even I can be accused of this. I've stopped reading at different times, and I'm not gaining the same education when you're not in school, you know? So it's important that you set those personal goals, and that book speaks to those things as well. Whatever it takes to actually elevate you and help you to execute those goals that you're trying to invest in, that is a great thing. It's almost like when you're going into a relationship. Okay, the person looks really nice on the outside, right? Because that's what caught your attention in the first place. You say, he is a coyote. That's how we used to say it in high school. And as you get older, you realize that after the looks run out, what else is there left? Can you have a good conversation with the person? You know, and you have to be careful when you're looking into the eyes of other people as well. What are you picking up? Lust can be caught very quickly through those eyes, where you are trying to figure out, what I want to do later. You want to make sure you're getting to know the person better, because while you're getting to know the person better, you're getting to see what the likes and the dislikes are. You're getting to see how you guys are matching up. Are you matching up or not? Or is it just the looks? Or is it just that commercial that you saw on TV that you remember? In a relationship, you can't just have just commercial conversation. You have to look beyond those things. You have to look at what this person is actually feeding you, just as what are you feeding that person. Are we gaining an understanding, a better understanding of who each person is? I dated a person years ago, and he said, man, if I'm dating you and I'm seeing somebody else and I'm taking money from her and bringing it home to you, doesn't that matter? That does matter. That means that you are taking advantage of another individual, and that's not something that you want to support. Now, nobody wants to be judgmental, but you have to judge where you stand in the situation. You have to judge what it is that you want to invest in. If that person is stealing from someone else and giving to you, it's not like that person's Robin Hood, you know. You have to look at how that's going to affect you later on. Today it may be cute to you, which it isn't cute, because it's still stealing, and it's hurting someone else's heart. And when you do things like that, it turns into something quite ugly. And the karmic debt that you have to pay for that, it's really crazy. But you're really going to have to deal with a whole bunch that you're not even ready for and that you don't want to invest in. So the minute you see a person changing the conversation where they want to hurt someone else, you just step off. You say, you know what? This is not for me. You could talk to them and tell them, look, I'm not that type of person, and that's not the investment that I want to partake in. I am trying to elevate and help others if I'm going to invest any time in others. Because right now I'm working on me. We are all here setting our goals, right? Making sure that we are trying to be the very best that we can be. Now, we're not perfect, but we're all striving to be better individuals, right? So while we're striving, we're making sure that we're aiming higher. Never mind what anyone else has to say. You know, somebody made a comment, she looks like a monkey. Well, honey, monkey see, monkey do, because you're looking at me, right? But let me not go there, okay? Either way, it's important that we are striving to be better. We are improving our circumstances. We are learning to love more, because that's really the problem. There's not enough love. Share the love that you can with those individuals who you feel are deserving of it. If you feel they don't deserve it or they are untrustworthy, then you just have to take yourself out of that situation. Move forward. Strive to be better because God is working with you and through you, making sure that you persevere and be the person that you need to be, okay? So, thanks for joining me here at Indigo Moon, and you have a lovely weekend. Thanks. Bye.